Hi guys, it's Nick here, aka Mug of Tea Gamer, and welcome to the World Cup Final. This is World Cup Final 2007 Rugby World Cup, the New Zealand All Blacks campaign. So, I'm just going to show you in a second who we are playing, but that's a bit of a surprise. I want to remind you how our pool finished. We finished top of the pool, having beaten Italy, Scotland, Romania and Portugal. In our quarter-final, we faced Ireland, which we beat them in the quarter-final. Then the semi-final, we were up against South Africa, the Springboks. And again, we won that game as well. So now, we're on to the final. And now I'm going to show you who we are playing. And it is a first. It's the first time that Wales have made it through to the World Cup final. They beat England by a large margin in their quarter-final. Then they narrowly beat France in their semi. And now they're into the final against us. You can see the third and fourth place playoff that France narrowly beat the Springboks. So, Wales, let's see how we do. And let's see who they've got in their starting lineup. Because against the Springboks, it looked like Brian Habana was injured. So let's see who is in the Welsh team for today. The best place finish for the Wales in the past was in the 1987 World Cup, where they finished third, beating Australia narrowly in the fourth place playoff. In what I understand, it was a fantastic game. So let's see how they do in this World Cup. Let's see who they've got in their team, and let's get started. So I can see they've got at least 2 stars in the field, which I think is all their stars, which is Gavin Henson and Shane Williams. So, into touch. Good job, right, Joey Collins. Right, let's go for this. Oh, they've cleaned me out. Oh, Wales up for it today. Hook at fly half, by the look at it. They've got Gavin Henson in at inside centre. Right. Now, am I going to be cleaned out in every... good. I was worried that as I was in the World Cup final at elite level, that the game would suddenly step everything up and I'd lose every single contact and every single, basically just get absolutely walloped. Because they say, nope, this is elite level, it's supposed to be. So, let's see how Wales are in the tight. Oh. Ruben Thorne, no! Yes! Yes! That's a nice bit of play. Go blindside, pull in the defence. You see, it was the winger had to come in to cover Collins, so he couldn't cover Rydell. Brilliant. Okay, good. Okay, the wind is behind us, that's good. Seems we had really quite bad... Oh, I hope I haven't fluffed that. We had really bad... Oh, I think I've dragged it, too far. That's a shame. But yeah, remember against Ireland and against South Africa, we had pretty bad crosswind. So let's see how we do. So we're playing in the... I'm messing up my words there. We're playing in the Parc des Princes, I think it is in Paris. I hope it's there, or perhaps one of their other stadiums, but I've got a feeling it's that one. Okay, let's see if I can cut through the midfield, and I don't know why their player didn't take me then, but he didn't. And I'm very glad, but I've got tackled. Oh! That's what I like to see. Good job, Tana Manga. Closed down Hook before he got the tackle away. Beautiful. Okay, we've got the advantage, that's even better. Okay, so we've got a large blind side. Let's see. I left myself too narrow a blind side. That was a bit of a mess up. Right. Isolated player here. Okay. What happened there? Oh, are we going back? Are we going back for the... I think we're going back for the previous infringement. Okay, good, because we'd not exhausted our advantage. Cool. Okay, let's see how we do here. Okay. Grind forward, grind forward. Let's see how this Welsh team are different from Ireland. I know when I've played against them in the Six Nations as England, they tend to be more unpredictable than Ireland. Ireland have got skilled players, but they're a little bit more controlled. Wales tend to counter-attack a little bit more. Ireland are a little bit too reliant upon... Oh, I have one of those days where I forget everything. O'Gara, that's it. Ireland are a little bit too dependent upon O'Gara to deliver for them all the time. And as a result, he gets the ball and he kicks it, he kicks it, he kicks it. It's not... It means as a defender, you can relax a little bit more because you think to yourself, oh, well, I know what they're going to do. They're just going to boot it down the field. Against Wales, you're a little bit more... Oh, I thought I was going to get away from him then. Never mind. Okay. Whoop. Okay, good play. That's a good kick. Now, we need to win this line out. Yes. Good. Right, I think I can see Dan Carter there, bottom right of the screen. So the ball's going to go to him, and he is going to boot it down the field. Good bit of drive there, get some extra distance, and now I'd like it if I'd made a little bit closer to touch, but never mind. Oh, lovely inside pass there from Gareth Thomas, but managed to snuff that one out. You see what I mean about counter-attack? I had a loose kick there. Oh, that was terrible. Was that a knock-on? I think it was. Come on, that's not what I need. Maybe that's World Cup pressure, eh? It's unusual from my... Now then. Going to use Rocket Coco. 2, that's it. Snuff it out. Snuff out the threat earlier on. Because I could see them doing a posy loop around. That's not what I need. No! That was a lovely little chip through, and that was just, I don't know what happened there. It's a brain fart by Howlett. This is the World Cup final, and you are not going to get out of it too easily. So, let's see if he gets this. And is that hook kicking? It is. I'm not entirely sure why Gavin Henson is not their place kicker for all kicks. But there we go. Okay, so this is the time when I need to get some points on the board, because Wales with their tails up are not what you want. So a pretty narrow lead at half time, but I'm glad to have a lead. 12 points to 7. Let's see how the second half pans out. Okay. Oh, delayed the pass too much. Good. I tried my luck a bit there. I knew that the fullback wasn't at home. Thought I could chip over the back. Never mind. Oh, I see. That's where I've got my... I had my number 8 Robinson just trailing back, covering Shane Williams. Took him out. Nice job. Right, let's see how this line out is. Good. We've got it. We're on the halfway line. Let's see. Good, good, good. We tied up the Welsh forwards, and now let's see if I can cut through the midfield. Lovely little play by Rocket Coco there. Come on, guys. It wasn't as smooth as I was hoping it was going to be, but Rocket Coco did a really nice job. Okay, Henson, big boot on him. When I play as Wales, I tend to put Gavin Henson at fly half. I like he's got good acceleration, and I like his boot. And that's what I want from my fly half. I don't want a fly half that has only got one option, and that option is run. And that is why, for instance, that was why Carlos Spencer, I'm afraid, had to go, because he just had not got big enough boot. It meant there was only one way really for him to get out of trouble. Yes, he could pass the ball, but you know, he didn't have that mega boot that you want, because it gives you a lovely insurance policy. Oh, Shane Williams, lovely cover tackling. He's all over the place. I have to say, for the Welsh so far, I know that he's not scored the try, but oh, Shane Williams is good. That was a try, wasn't it? That's a try, isn't it? Yes, that's a try. I actually was worried then that the ball had gone behind the player. But thankfully, Holwell got it, rather. Good. Okay, so, a little bit of a dirty try. Not particularly keen, but I don't care. Get over the whitewash. Get the ball down. That's all that matters. Now, let's see how this kick's going to go. Too much? Through? I don't know. Was it through or not? No, it wasn't. Oh well, okay, we've got a 10-point lead with 20 minutes left to play. It's much closer than I was hoping it was going to be. But then every single game I would have been like 100-0. So let's do it. Vroom. Oh, I was hoping to really get away from him there. I was hoping to turn the afterburners on. Well, that was a lovely tackle on Gavin Henson before he could get any momentum going. Come on, let's go. Thomas. Thank you very much. A lovely sneaky inside pass there, but he didn't manage to get anywhere. Right, Rockakoko, your turn to shine. Let's get in front of Gareth Thomas. No! He managed to track back really well then. That was a lovely play. Right, here we go. Let's see what Rockakoko can do. Right, that's really good. Okay, we're going to do shorts. And that was offside, wasn't it? I thought it was offside. Oh, lovely interplay there. Lovely interplay. If you were a defender, you'd be absolutely bricking it at that particular point, because you've had pass going inside, pass going outside. Come on, that's a try. Yes! Lovely. So we've just had two very short range tries, and yet I think they were actually pretty good tries because of the lead up to them. You may disagree. I don't really care. Either way, the important thing is, I think I've hooked it. No! And the important thing is I've put points on the board. Happy to do drop goals as well, but I have to admit, there's one thing about this game. I do think that drop goals are stunningly difficult in this game. I actually think a little bit more difficult than real life. What? Oh, I knocked it on. Okay. It's away. Hence, is that Henson or who's that? That's Henson. Anyway, they've got the advantage. Let's see what they do with it. They're running out of time. We've won the match, I think. They've got less than 3 minutes to go. Now it's under 2 minutes. They can't win. We've won. Hooray! Even if they get this, which I don't want them to, because I'm stunningly selfish. And I want to win well. Yes, we've won the game. Hooray! The World Cup is ours. Not who are, if we made it to the World Cup, not who I was expecting to face. But what happened now? Oh, great! It's done. I thought I was going to have to kick it for touch there. The game is done. We are the world champions, or rather, when I say we, New Zealand, the All Blacks are the world champions. I'm sure there are many New Zealanders who would say, as they should be, every single World Cup. But 2007, unfortunately, was one of the very few years where they let their supporters down. They didn't let them down. That sounds ridiculous. It makes it sound like they didn't care. Of course they cared. But it was their most disappointing World Cup, particularly when you look at the quality that they had in their team. So here we are. They've won the World Cup against an unusual opponent. Bad luck to Wales, but on the plus side, on reflection, I'm sure they'd be very glad to have made it to the World Cup final, although that would be scant compensation at that particular point. So all we need now is the presentation of the cup. And whilst we're waiting for that, for the computer-generated images to finish, I'd say I hope you've enjoyed this series. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, notification bell, and comment. And there you go, the fireworks go off, the game, the World Cup is over. Winners, the champions are New Zealand. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and tune in next time when I should be playing. I think we're going to be playing as Japan. See how far I can get with that. I will have to mess around with my team a huge amount. Okay, take care. Bye bye.